What's going on, everybody? The Iceman here on the Iceman's Return YouTube channel. It's Saturday, July 9th. We had a pretty good week of wrestling. Monday Night Raw was pretty good. Uh, we had a great last weekend with Money in the Bank and Against All Odds on Friday night. And of course, Dynamite was pretty good this week. And Impact Wrestling was pretty good this week. SmackDown, it showed Lacey Evans turning heel. Rampage was a pretty good show. And now it's Saturday night, and I'm waiting for the Red Sox and Yankees on Fox to continue the Boston Massacre by the New York Yankees. But, it is what it is. So anyway, Naomi and Sasha Banks have confirmed on social media that they are no longer with the WWE. Sasha, I expected Naomi being married to an Uso, I didn't think would leave, but I honestly think that Sasha has really influenced her in so many ways, and to be quite honest with you, I think if any place they're going to go, it's going to be to AEW, and, I don't know. Sasha can't use the Sasha Banks name because it ain't trademarked by her. It's WWE, so she'll probably have to go by her original name. I don't know. All I can say about this situation is, and I've said this many times in the past, Sasha was a baby. WWE gave her everything she wanted, and when she didn't get her way, she just didn't show up. I mean, you got a contract, and you sort of breached that contract, and Vince, I should say, honestly, had a lot of patience with Sasha Banks. So, and I also think that she closed the door. Vince is forgiving after a period of time. Maybe with Sasha he won't be, because then he'll say, how long are you going to be here if we don't give you the women's title or a women's tag team belt? It is what it is. So good riddance to Sasha and Naomi, who was only a part-timer anyway. So Naomi's loss isn't as big. Sasha's, in a way, could have been. But now that the WWE is pushing like Liv Morgan and, Lacey Evans is back, whom I'm not sure where that will go. And then we still got Bayley coming back, and everybody got to understand, she's been gone almost about a year. And Bayley should come back. Hopefully by SummerSlam. It'll probably be a big surprise. We'll wait and see. But anyway, we got Fyter Fest 1 this coming week on AEW Dynamite. And I think this show could get them back to 1 million viewers, because we do have the tag team championship title in a 3-way tag team match with Swerve Strickland, Keith Lee, Powerhouse Hobbs, and Ricky Starks. And I love Hobbs. I really do. And I like Ricky Starks. Will one of those two teams win? I would say if Adam Cole, Red Dragon, CM Punk and Kenny Omega was back, I'd say there'd be a chance of the Young Bucks losing the belts. But they are the only two around. And, you got to include Hangman, although he wasn't part of the creation, but he was involved in coming with these guys when they did create AEW. I would say with all these guys injured that the Young Bucks will probably retain. So I'm looking forward to both Fyter Fest Night 1 and Night 2. It should be fun. And the Fyter Fests, usually somewhere, a title gets changed. I don't know what the plans are yet for Thunder Rosa for the AEW Women's Championship, or even with Wardlow, or even the TBS title with Jade Cargill, who has she's really done well with her mic work as well as being in the ring. But I also think it's time for Jade to get beat. And I'm not sure who will take it off her. We saw Athena, who's WWE's Ember Moon. Everybody from AEW is now from WWE, let's face it. Except for, there's still some originals around, like Chris Statlander. So, I don't know. But Fyter Fest looks like it could be a really good show. And I'm looking forward to watching that. There's just so much wrestling on to keep up with. I try to check out like NWA shows. And now we got the Ring of Honor show coming up in July. Oh, man. I don't know. Gresham turned heel. He joined Tully Blanchard's group. There's just so much to keep up with. And like I said, you got NWA, you got GCW, you got Major League Wrestling. There's a lot to watch. I can't watch them all. I watched the major ones. I don't always watch Raw. I'll watch clips. I try to watch SmackDown, and if I don't get to see it all, I watch clips. I do see Dynamite on a weekly basis. A lot of times I'll watch it the next day. I used to be faithful and watched it live, but it got to the point where when all these WWE people were coming in, I sort of lost a little bit of interest. And I think maybe that's why a lot of other people have lost interest. And maybe that's why the viewership hovers around 900 and something thousand for the most part. And Impact Wrestling, I watch on Friday. I love the show. It's simple. They do a lot of weird stuff. But, they utilize the people they got. And Josh Alexander said this months ago, that a lot of times he feels Impact's a stepping stone where you make people big and you leave. And let's face it, Impact revised Bobby Lashley, Drew McIntyre, who was Drew Galloway in Impact. There's just people that come in and they do well, or they push them, and then all of a sudden they get bigger contracts from somewhere else. And granted, it's a business thing and it's a family thing. You got to make money for your family, so I get that. But we'll see. I don't know. Impact's a fun show to watch. A lot of people trash it. I've always liked Impact from day one when it started as TNA. And I watch it today. It's a very fast show to watch. So in any event, it's going to be a great weekend. Weather here in East Hartford, in Connecticut, in the Northeast has been really, really good. It's going to get very, very hot. And hopefully the Red Sox can pull one off tonight against the Yankees. But I predicted it's the Boston Massacre. This is the Iceman. Peace out, everybody. We'll see you next time.